Well, good morning. This is Coffee with Steve. I'm trying out some new stuff for the new year, and I thought I would invite you into my kitchen and we would have a cup of coffee. And it's piping hot. I'm hoping y'all are having a good day. I was thinking about telling you some stories about me. People have asked, I lived in a house, I had a house, I live in an apartment now because I can't keep up a house, it costs a lot of money to do that. But anyway, I lived in a house for 40 years. That's a long time to live in one place. Some of you aren't even that old, so 40 years is a long time. But anyway, we had a swimming pool in the backyard, and we had a high fence, a wood fence. Standard size is 6 foot, and then we had an 8 foot, which the city, I think you had to get special permission from the city to go 8 feet. I don't remember. Anyway, we had an 8 foot high privacy fence around the backyard. We didn't have a real big backyard. Most of it was the swimming pool. And we had a lot of parties through the years because of the pool, and we entertained a lot, and we always had a good time. And I had two dogs, two Schnauzer dogs that lived in the house. And, of course, I would let them out to go potty in the backyard. And one morning I let them out, and they were back in the back flower bed next to the fence, and there was something there because they were like sniffing around and they wouldn't come in. So I went out there to see, and I looked down in the bushes, and there was a pair of men's underwear, boxer shorts, So I picked them up, and I thought, what the heck is this? I thought, well, we've had some pretty wild parties, but I don't remember them getting that wild. So anyway, I didn't, I don't know where they came from. I thought about, well, maybe some birds took them off of somebody's clothesline and they dropped them as they flew over or something. I don't know. We thought about all kinds of things, how they got back there, and just didn't think too much about it. I threw them away. They seemed to be clean, but I didn't want them. And so anyway, long story short, this went on periodically for about 5 years. Every once in a while, we would find a pair of men's boxer shorts in the back flower bed. Somebody had to have thrown them over that fence, because we had an alley in the back. I know a lot of people, they don't have alleys, but we had an alley. That's where the garbage trucks came down to collect your garbage. So there was an alley between us and the people that lived behind us. And the people that lived behind us, I didn't really know, except it was an elderly couple, so I couldn't imagine them throwing their underwear over the fence. And I knew all the people on my block. Well, it was no time or set time. It was just periodically, like a couple of times a month or once a month. But this went on for about 5 years, and I started collecting them. I put them in a bag, and then I washed them, put them in another bag, and when I got a whole bag full, I took them to the thrift store and donated them. Because a lot of them looked like they were brand new. They weren't soiled, and they were not worn out. They weren't tattered or torn. They were just men's boxer short underwears. We never did find out who did that or why they did it. I talked to some of my neighbors years later, and they were just floored that happened. It hadn't happened to anybody else that we know of. So if you're out there, Mr. Underwear Throw Over the Fence person, why did you do that? It did. It went on like 5 years, so I don't know. somebody's idea of a practical joke, I guess. But anyway, we never did. But one of the big mysteries of life, never found out. So anyway, that's the story I thought I would share with you. It's my underwear story. The only good that came out of it was that I donated it back to a thrift shop, Goodwill. I think it was Goodwill. I don't remember now, but I'd pick them up like this and put them in a bag, and I did wash them and make sure they were clean, and then I donated them. So that's that. So anyway, that's my underwear story for today, and I'm having coffee in the kitchen. And I hope y'all have a good day. So, bye.